No, there's been several owners that have come out and basically,
the owners themselves,
have said
how they pick their athletes, how they trade the athletes.
Yeah.
Oh, the contract involved with the athletes. Stay close.
Yeah. You jumping on, I guess you set the camera, please. You on that side?
I know, man. I know.
Just order in, then.
I'm trying to get away from this. It's ridiculous.
That's what I do.
Oh, you know what? That's enough. I got a whole bunch of topics to ask you later on that we probably talk about.
Okay.
You just mentioned one. Uber Eats.
The best shit.
No, just how. Just
that might be one of like the worst things ever made.
One of the best things.
Uber Eats is one of the worst things.
One of the most addictive apps on your phone that you just cannot put down. Because for whatever reason, this has ruined our lives. It's ruined our lives.
Hey, we talked about that. Technology fucking lives up.
But cell phones in general, like, it's bad.
It's
really bad. Yeah. Like, people are almost getting killed bad. Walking in the street.
Hey, let me explain something. Uber Eats is not a danger to anyone.
Uber Eats is
delivery services were already around before.
That boy G almost got ace bank account wise.
Hey, who told us that? You gotta be safe.
Drunken and Ubering.
Hey,
you can't do that shit.
You gotta be smart with your phone, brother.
Nigga cut him off Uber and said, "No, you pay this money back. You can't use no Uber." That nigga. Same dollar he had to pay that shit off. He said he had to get back on Uber. He needed it.
It's the only way to live.
It's calling his name. That's just worse than crack, man. Niggas eat an Uber, right? You can't live without it.
That's sad.
I'm so tempted to do it too.
Bro, don't be above what you want to be, bro.
I'm better than that. What's sad is I got some ground beef out there that don't feel like fucking cooking. And it's probably roll away a couple days to be there and we'll get through the cat.
Do you get it though after it goes bad?
They'll eat that shit. They eat it. Come on, eating rats like sardines. Yeah, they're good. They're straight.
I hear they don't have wings out.
No, scared. That was Turk that scared the shit out of the little baby. Garfield had a fucking rat in his mouth. And all he saw was a tail hanging out. He was just sitting there looking at
Monkey
him.
P, thanks for the host, homie.
Turk scared the shit out of
He made him close.
Check. Let's go talk about it now.
Nope.
No. Don't do it.
Let me go throw a shirt on right quick. What's going on with y'all in the chat, man? Your boy M.I. Sizzle here. Your boy Marty is here.
Yo.
We about to make it happen in here for y'all, man. No Less Talk is one of the highlights of the week for many people. You know what I'm saying? Myself included. Marty, how you been doing, man?
I've been doing pretty good. Had family emergency come up Tuesday, so unable to. Had a thing come up Tuesday. Wasn't able to come, but happy to be here. Happy to get this show in this week.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
As always, like to thank everybody for coming out today, man. Oh boy, got some interesting topics to talk about today. Hopefully won't get us banned, you know what I'm saying? Some people might get in their feelings. You know how it is about shit. Anyway, man, one of the topics we're gonna talk about is our weekend. It was a great weekend. A before we even jump into that, man, you know what I'm saying? We have to announce something. This man Marty has quit playing Tekken. Can't believe it. I can't believe it.
You gonna blindside me with that?
I'm sorry I had to do it to you, Marty. Listen, the people want you to play Tekken, dog.
Oh my god. Nobody wants me to play Tekken.
Diamond, what's going on with you, Mom? What's happening? Glad to see you in here. Your boy Chop was just over here. I was putting the hands on him like a preacher in the goddamn
the pulpit.
in the pulpit, you know what I'm saying? Had him doing backflips and expounding the Holy Ghost, you know what I mean? We had no chance.
For the Lord.
What's going on with you, Sage? Margin, thanks for the host, homie. Appreciate it. Listen, man, it's a great time out here. What a time to be alive. Got this chick over here this chick been trying to come over to the house for like 6 weeks straight. God dang.
This man, like,
she want the wood like none other. I mean, she said somebody passed away in her family, you know, so.
oh, she's trying to get something to fill the void.
Yeah, trying to fill the void up, you know what I'm saying? Figuratively and literally, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, that's very amazing to me. I was supposed to help you train yesterday.
Oh, my.
Hey, nah, I had sent you a message. You ain't pick up the message. So I assumed that you didn't want to get these hands. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought was happening. It's alright, you'll be okay. We'll set it up for another day. Well, speaking of which, man, I need to set up. She won't come over today, man. Should I let her come over or should I just postpone that shit? Y'all make the decision, you know what I'm saying? I done postponed that shit for like 3, 4, 5 weeks already. And you know the bad part is, it ain't like she a bad chick. You know what I'm saying? She's actually cool.
Okay.
She'll actually sit in another room and watch TV and do whatever it is she do to herself. I don't know nobody in Arkansas, but you said ask and wait. I mean, it's been waiting for 4 or 5 months already. I mean, 4 or 5 weeks already. I guess an extra day ain't gonna matter. But what we got to get underway first and foremost is this show. And let me tell you, man, heard some news coming out the world today. Coming out a little earlier, maybe about 2 days ago. Brought to me by that boy Truth 404, the man with the hairline on a decline. You know what I'm saying? He told me about the DLC coming out for Tekken. There is a rumor that's brought up on Avoiding the Puddles Japanese page. I said they translated it, and I'm gonna see if maybe I can read about it, exactly what it is. But apparently there is going to be a new low price for the game in Japan, kind of like a greatest hit pack, you know. Yeah, do they still make greatest hits in the world of PS4?
PS4? I don't know. I mean, they definitely made them for PS3. I'm sure they'll make them for PS4 and see what they do.
See, I don't know if I saw no PS4 game under $20 unless it was a remake of something old, or like just a port of something that used to be out. I'm trying to think, have I seen a new game? Like even the old games, you like, oh, $29.99. I guess that's the new price.
Yeah.
The new greatest hit price. That shit is not a great hit if you're still selling for $20, $29.99.
For $30?
Yeah.
I think that's the greatest hit.
Shit. Let me see what comes up. See if I can pull this up about this DLC.
Can't even lie. Phone charger?
Phone charger.
Should be to your left. Do you see it?
Is it a black? Black?
Yes, it is black.
Is it like one piece? It's not 2 pieces?
It's 2 pieces. A plug-in brick and it should be a USB. Yeah.
Oh, no. This is over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen her? She said, what time? God dang. Y'all gotta help a nigga out.
I mean, apparently you don't want to see her that bad if you're relying on everybody else to, you know, make this decision for you. So I think the decision's pretty cut and dry. But
What's up, Panther? Frio said, I think it's more of a GOTY type thing now. I don't know.
Game of the Year.
Oh, Game of the Year type thing. Okay.
Oh, should I plug this in before and think about it?
Alright, sorry about that, man. Had a few difficulties, you know what I'm saying?
Just a couple.
Yeah, hook me up, Panther, you know what I'm saying? I think I might have pulled one up, though. But, I mean, if you got the direct link, we'll go into your direct link. Okay, I think I may have found it. It's on GameSpot. Okay, so we got, let me pull this up for y'all so y'all can read along with us. Alright, and the article reads, oh no, this is actually not it. That's the old one. I done pulled up a fake ass article. Fake news right there, bro.
Fake news.
Pulling out the fake news, bro.
Come on, man.
Alright, hold on. Let me fade that back out, man. I don't want y'all to see what I've been looking at on the damn computer, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had half goddamn things to say about me. Anyway, let's see. Oh, boom, found it. Dang. Went too far back. Whoa, this junk acting crazy, man. Take me to what I just saw. Okay.
Yeah, Joker, this is Shadow of the Colossus. Pretty sick game, right?
Oh, yeah, man. I was playing that last night. It was, A1. Oh, did I not change it?
No, you definitely didn't change it. That's
Oh, I definitely thought I hit update information. Hey, this Shadow of Colossus is amazing. Wait till you start seeing how, the cliffhanger endings. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna address some colossal topics tonight, so.
Definitely.
I don't see the shit about DLC 2. Alright, DLC 2 pack. Let me try that. Release date. This shit talking about damn Geese Howard. Nobody talking about no fucking Geese Howard. Season 2, that's why. Because I put in pack 2.
Oh my.
Y'all know how I am on this shit, man. I don't be paying attention to none of this shit. Alright, I think I might pull it up this time.
Hey, yo, what's going on, Alex?
Alright. So, we got Push Square, alright? That's the people we're gonna roll with. Never heard of these people. Hope they're credible, but you know, it's whatever. So, Push Square, rumor second Tekken 7 DLC season pass is leaked. Over the last couple of months or so, during various Tekken 7 tournament series, tournaments, series director Harada, because I don't know how you say his nigga's first name, and designer Michael Murray have been teasing.
Right?
I'm not even gonna try to fuck his name up.
Okay.
I'd rather respect the nigga and not fuck his name up than try to figure his name out and fuck that shit all the way the fuck up. Okay. Designer Michael Murray have been teasing the game's future. Naturally, these public appearances have sparked a lot of speculation, with many fans predicting that Tekken 7 is probably getting a second wave of downloadable content. With the title's first season of additional stuff coming to a close with the arrival of guest character Noctis earlier in the year, it always seemed like there should be more in store for Tekken 7, especially since the game has proven to be incredibly popular on the competitive scene. And, going by a Japanese release scheduling listing, it looks like a second season of content could be on the cards. Y'all ain't never heard me speak this professionally ever in your life. I used to be the kid always reading the stories, you know what I'm saying? With the title's first season of additional stuff coming to a close with an arrival of guest character not this earlier in the year. Oh, sorry, I already read that part.
Yes.
The listing states that a budget edition of Tekken 7 will soon launch in Japan. Budget edition means it will come with half the cast. And it will come with a discount coupon for the game's first and second season pass. Of course, the second pass hasn't even been announced yet. So the theory is that this listing has leaked Bandai Namco's plan ahead of time. You don't say. With EVO 2018 on the horizon, would we assume that the official reveal isn't far off? What would you like to see from the second wave of Tekken 7 DLC? Pray for Lei in the comment section below. Y'all ain't even gonna like Lei. Y'all ain't even play it fucking Lei, okay? All them people asking for Lei, nobody ain't gonna play it this motherfucker. Let's get this shit off my screen. That shit just made me salty what I just read. Pray for Lei.
Man, always salty about Lei.
That nigga Lei is gonna be cheating the hell out of folks. They be like, man, this shit cheap. Why he got all these fucking moves? Why he can do all these things? And be like, you asked for this motherfucker. He wasn't on the game. Y'all begged the nigga for him. Begged. Shoot. Oh shit. So, what's going on with y'all, man? What's going on, Isaac? What's going on with you? Who did I just see in here? Oh, Joker. What's going on with you? So, let's talk about it, man. What do we think is gonna happen in this upcoming patch?
I think that they will eventually release a couple legacy characters and maybe a new character.
Okay, that's something to think about.
Well, not like a new original character. I think they're gonna get more guests, personally.
Okay, I know I heard
that's what I would do if I were them.
I heard a lot in the streets of people asking about some dude off Yakuza.
Kiryu, yeah.
I don't understand, because I see this fool and he looked like a regular ass nigga doing regular ass moves.
He's not regular. That dude is the man. Like, if you ever played a Yakuza game, Kiryu is that dude. Like, just think of like the manliest dude that you could ever think of. Like, he goes around, all the women want him. He beats up, every dude that gets in his way.
Is he like about 5'11", low haircut, light skin? That's all that's coming to my mind.
He's a Japanese guy.
It's just the lighting. It's a lot of sun out. So
a
lot of sun out. His eyes are squinted up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he might be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people have been asking for him, so I guess he'd probably be a very good character to people.
That would be really cool, actually. That would be really cool to hear him there.
Probably have some cheap ass shit. Do they have meter and shit on this game?
On solo, yeah, because like he could do supers. And, like, one of the biggest things in Yakuza, when Kiryu fights, like he can do moves like with different things that are on the stage. Like he can like grab a guy and activate his super, and then like let's say it's like a street cone or whatever that's there, right? And he can like do a super move involving the street cone.
Okay.
The guy up, and then,
that's pretty dope. I don't know how they go incorporate that into Tekken. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But that sounds like it might be pretty dope. Some people asking. Somebody asked for Kuni back. Kunimitsu? Who the hell played with Kunimitsu?
Well, I don't see that happening because they gave a bunch of her moves to Master Raven, so I don't really see that happening.
You can't bring that real nigga back. Murdoch.
Not bringing back Murdoch either, okay?
Bring him back.
Y'all hear your boy Mr. 96 on the side.
Get rid of gig ass.
With
bring back the real nigga.
Delusions of grandeur.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you like it.
I did hear something about a balance patch. Now, I would think that would be pretty interesting.
That would be interesting.
It would be one of the first times Tekken has ever had a balance patch in the history of Tekken. Aside from when they balanced that damn sweep out from lane, but they did a little small balance patch. But I would like to see like a balance patch overhaul, like back in the day when they come out new updated versions of games. That'd be pretty dope.
That would be interesting, actually. That would be.
I would like to. They brought back an old character. I would like to see Bruce come back, but I know they're not going to do that.
Can't do that. You already had a sex change. Can't go back. Once you do it, you can't go back.
Bruce is stuck in the body of that thing.
You know what?
Try to Jesse Buck.
He'll be alright.
You can't reverse Bruce Jenner.
He might win the ESPY.
I mean, obviously you guys know watching the stream. I was a Lay player. I like to see
here
Lay.
we go. Lay
come back
long.
in. If not Lay,
laying on the job ass.
Yeah.
if not Lay, probably put Julia, or maybe like the tag 2 version or whatever, JC, where they mix her and like,
Come on,
if she had like illusion moves.
No,
Dude.
come on, we got King.
I mean, yeah, but
We don't
she was
need
really
to
cool like that though.
No, I'm still doing it.
Now, Isaac put in a good, his input was definitely something I thought about earlier. They need to add more stages.
Yeah.
Preferably more infinite stages, because I like infinite stages because, you know, I come from old Tekken, you know what I mean? And I think infinite stages always display your ability to actually beat somebody.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Just so if you've ever played tag,
Boring.
it did not matter if you got hit first. And
Well, that's because
somebody just ran from you for
No, that's
98
because
seconds.
Lay was cheap as fuck, okay? Lay the only person in the game could do that shit.
I mean, he
Tap
wasn't-
if you can.
That motherfucker doing the ha-ha step, outrunning, running tackles.
Chop
I
that
mean,
slide on
he's the
the
only one that could just like do it, like just going straight back. I mean, that was a lot of Tekken tag though, was like getting a life lead and just running from somebody.
Well, I mean, you gotta be able to track a person down. I don't like the idea that your mix-up becomes 1,000% stronger simply
I mean,
because
I agree with you on that.
simply because
Like,
the
I don't
wall
like-
is there.
Yeah, like if you're next to a wall and
Yeah.
instantly somebody's mix-up is 900
Yeah.
times as dangerous
Yes,
because
because
you're next to a wall.
you can't get away from it. Now I got to just duck
Wall
or
slack.
stand.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's
I mean,
always been
yeah,
trash.
that's-
I understand it being an extra layer in the game, but for me personally, I like the old school Tekken. Show me you can beat me under any conditions. You know, and maybe it's because my character, it doesn't really matter if you got walls or not. That
I mean,
could
I'm
be
fine
very
with
much
it as long as they don't add more stages where you can fall through multiple floors.
Also, could add more stages where you fall through multiple floors,
That would be awful.
so my character can.
Oh, just kill people?
Yeah, so I can do three hit combos that take 100 damage. You know, and I love that season shit like that.
No, that is awful.
Let a nigga live.
That
You
does
know what
not
I'm saying?
need
That
to
nigga
happen.
King be needing some advantages in the world.
Oh yeah, what a horrible character. Yeah, he needs those advantages. So
Give him some advantages though. Yeah, but I'd be interested in seeing new stages. Maybe even like a new type of stage. But I think maybe they might save that for another game.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they might say that for another game because they might need to test that out a little bit more.
That's one thing. As much as I, like and respect Tekken they've never been too good on bringing in like new types of things, like physics-wise. They've never been good at that. Like,
Yeah, they always need an extra game to make it
Yeah,
work.
exactly. Like they kind of need to just have an extra game
I've only
to
had
experiment with it.
I've only had one idea for a stage. It was like a wrestling ring for King, and then like I don't know if you ever seen like Back 2 from Geese. When he hits you with it, you bounce off the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking like maybe they should have like a stage that's a wrestling ring, and you bounce off of the ropes, but you can only do it like one time. And instead of getting a wall combo, if you do like a hard wall splat, you'll just bounce them off, and you get like, it'd still be pretty much relatively the same thing because they're gonna fly off the wall. You're not gonna get to do crazy shit, but you're gonna be able to move around and do all that extra shit. But
I mean, that was a
That'd be a good idea. If you do
that
that,
was
give
a
everybody.
Halo thing.
yeah, give
If
everybody
you do that, give everybody like an air throw.
not even necessarily an air throw, but give everybody like just give them a particular type of move that would bounce you off the ropes, or like you could get. I guess it would be, like I said, it'd probably be something better to add on a new game. Like maybe you can get tied up in the ropes for a wall combo, and then you just slump off. Just to add some new portion into the game, make it exciting. But
That's an interesting.
That would probably have been dope in tag though. Tag 2, they had that. That'd be nice. Tagging your partner off the ropes.
off the top of the ropes.
Oh,
They didn't need
hot,
that.
No, you need to add no extra damage in Tekken 2.
They really
That's
did
be-
that.
hey, I would
They
love
really
that
helped
shit.
with that. But But yeah, it's interesting you mentioned geese for the example because I was thinking about like, you know, in a lot of KOF games there's called like a wire mechanic where like you counter hit with certain moves and like you could wall bounce people. And so like, you know, that was a KOF thing. So I thought it was interesting to use geese as an example when that actually came from the KOF game.
Okay. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Let it touch the roof of my mouth. Got a damn brain freeze. God damn. Woo! Holla at your boy. Oh, right. Shit.
I thought it was a toothpick in any game.
But yeah, Panther, yeah, his stage in Tekken 3 was a giant wrestling ring.
Yeah, that was a trash ass wrestling ring.
Gigantic, right? Like it made no sense how large the ring was.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way that they could ever like throw someone into the rope.
You can't. The Irish whip, useless on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a trash ass stage. They actually should have just had them fighting in the cathedral or something, you know.
Yeah, just some random place.
Yeah,
like,
just have them fighting in a crowd or something. God damn, that ring was huge. Outside on top of fucking, I don't know, the Empire State Building or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, it was like 70 stories high, like, you know, and just a gigantic ring that you could, would probably take you 10 minutes to walk from one side to the other.
And then that motherfucker is spin around on you, so you never get to the other end. Trash.
Watch this announcement be garbage. You get there and they announce some more costumes.
That's it. I definitely feel like more costumes are coming. They actually, I mean,
oh god,
that would
be good.
The one would be nice though, in my opinion, if they do like a costume pack where you can pick, you know, you can pick what games you want to play, so to speak. If you pick like a costume pack per game, like you got Tekken 2 costumes, you got Tekken 3 costumes.
Yeah, that's really kind of cool, like a legacy costume.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah, King already got that for Tekken 2. I want that Tekken 4 outfit.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's what I was thinking about when I said it.
Tekken 4, but that trash ass Kazuya outfit that Shola like, that shit was garbage. Shola, come on man, you gotta do better with your life, man. That Kazuya outfit is garbage on Tekken 4. You're running around with business clothes and some big ass red gloves and shades.
It's trying to handle business.
Trash. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot to speculate on, man. Let me bring in your boy Mr. 96. He's over there grubbing. They want to throw him on the camera like that.
Yo!
We're gonna bring him on in here so he can help us with this topic that we're gonna talk about. Because he was definitely a part of it. There we go. Shit, let me actually fix you up right quick. There you go.
Taco hell, stuck in my brain.
What's going on, Mr. 96?
What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? McPanther was good.
Man, we out here in the streets, man. Listen, we're gonna talk about.
Oh, we need to mention also. Shout out to Controller Rise. That was a nice little run.
Oh yeah, Controller Rise was pretty dope.
We went to
this thing called Controller Rise up here on the. They have like a weekly tournament now. It's on Ponce de Leon.
Okay.
North Avenue, actually.
North Avenue, every Monday.
It was actually nice little bar setting. Had some food, some $2 tacos.
Some of the women's.
Some wieners. You know,
I have to check that out.
Good gaming and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They had all classic games. They had Marvel 2.
Everything was there, bro.
Metal Slug. I mean, they had Contra.
They had Dreamcast, dog. Power Stone was on deck.
Power Stone?
They had all kinds of old ass shit over there. Then, you know, me and Twan went up there and racked up some wins on the 2 Tekken areas.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the boy Ren. My bad for putting hands on you. If you're watching the chat, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I didn't mean to do it to him.
The boy Wen.
I had to pull out gigas. There wasn't no geese. I had to pull out the gigas on the boy. He wasn't ready for that.
Nah, it was not some Becky's, bro. There were a few of them, but it was some nice ones in there, bro.
You would have liked these ones.
It was an actual nice spot.
He says on Mondays?
Yeah, it's on
Monday
Mondays.
nights. 9 o'clock.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Marty can come
actually
there and lay a
it's right
smack down,
across
play
the
some
street
Tekken.
from the Ponce de Leon City Market.
Yeah, actually, if y'all want to go this Monday, I'll just come get after work.
Okay, that's cool. Oh snap! When you start working, Marty?
Monday.
Oh, Marty, they got that day one.
Drink, we got a drink for you just for that.
All right.
Drinks on goddamn Marty.
Yeah, drinks on Marty, y'all. Y'all all, hey, McPanther, come out this coming Monday.
Oh shit. But to get on our first subject, man. second subject as we talk about DLC.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this trip to Tennessee, man. Let me tell y'all something.
Tennessee, the Red Bull Conference.
Excellent trip. It was only a 1-day trip.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Great time. Excellent time. Listen, I know we went on 2 trips in 2 weeks.
Well, Iceman tried to kill us.
Oh, Iceman.
Yeah, man, back seat, dog. I swear we thought we was gonna die.
Iceman in here talking about your driving, brother. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I was playing goddamn Tekken the whole time.
Mike in the front seat playing Tekken.
I had a big ass PSP, personal PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? That shit was goddamn a monitor sitting in my lap, playing some Tekken 7. Had a great time. Niggas was trying to run up, all of them getting done up. Just the way it is. No, but I just had a great time. Got out to the Airbnb. Heard that boy, what's his name? Zach Tyson was in there with the goddamn the Tyson beat up face, the M Bison face. With he's getting towed up. I went 100, but
Yeah, I think Mike was racing.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I had dozed off and I looked up.
Yeah,
and this nigga was right behind the goddamn ambulance.
Mike was going.
I thought he was gonna ram the thing. I'm like, whoa,
wait for those
bro.
Listen, I drive fast, but I drive safe. You know what I'm saying?
You driving like a madman.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for all that extra shit.
Some of them don't like Ludacris. You sure do like that song.
What's that?
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Man, listen, I just need folks to know that, listen, I'm going to get you everywhere you need to be safely and in a hurry.
Nigga pushing a 15 passenger van like it's a goddamn Honda.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, folks is out. Some niggas in there trying to make a nigga salty. He was going to drive fast. No, the van can't really go that fast. He going to drive all extra fast. And then when I slowed down, he want to slow down.
So he wanted to race.
He didn't want to race. He just wanted me not to get in front of him. So I had to sit next to him for a while.
I can't stand when people drive like that. Like, that's just so obnoxious. Like, man, you see me trying to get over. You see that I need to get over.
Exactly. You see I'm going
let
fast,
me
man.
by, man.
I'm trying to get home.
You ain't lying, Ice Man. You definitely had no weak stomach. Boy, had me and Big Man back there, goddamn. Shit, going on.
Big Man was salty.
No, Big Man was hilarious, though. He had
He
me
was
laughing the whole way there.
He was salty.
Nigga had me laughing, dog.
Salty.
We didn't go another trip. That shit was fun.
No, that shit was
That
definitely
man can't drive.
Yeah, that shit was super fun. What was some of the highlights for y'all? I think one of the highlights for me was the goddamn pickles was hitting.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect the pickles to be. I mean, they weren't even super delicious.
What was the name?
They just were good. I didn't expect Kool-Aid pickles to be good.
Peg leg barbecue?
Peg leg porkery, I think was the name.
Porkery, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy Marty got barbecue sauce on his hands.
And that shit was hilarious.
That was
Man,
was that the sandwich?
I see, look, these are the type of quote unquote friends that I have.
Oh yeah.
And when I'm there suffering and going through massive amounts of horrible things, they're there laughing at me.
No, he was living his best life. You know what I'm saying?
I was not living my best life with that sandwich.
That sandwich had juice coming on his hands.
You had plenty of napkins, Marty. There was no excuse. Plenty of napkins, you were good.
And I used them all. I was so mad. I used all of them.
I also thought it was funny.
And they had to run and go to the bathroom while.
Hey, Marty, it's just part of the barbecue game, bro.
Oh.
I remember a buddy walked up to me, pulled me to the side, talking about some, hey man, are y'all some rappers?
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
We wasn't like, I don't know what was going on with that area, but it was like no black people ever.
Yeah, it probably was about.
All the black people we saw were either homeless or they were going to work.
Yeah,
homeless or service workers.
Yeah.
Nashville had the goddamn squad out there. I seen a whole group of niggas walking up and down the street. They didn't know what was going on. We had the Tekken House shirts on. I was like, maybe you can get on the mic and drop some rhymes for us. You know,
you can spit some flames for us, buddy.
So we can amp up this barbecue real quick. It's like, whoa, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got black people around this moment. The black dude asked me this shit. It's like, goddamn, how you never seen regular black folks before, bro?
Hilarious.
But I thought that was probably one of my favorite portions of the trip. What about you, Marty?
Marty
was awake for the whole goddamn trip.
I really was.
I was mad. I couldn't get this man a drink, man. I was trying to get him to take a shot. He wouldn't want to take a shot. He didn't.
I just didn't want anything to drink. Like, he asked me what I wanted to drink, and I literally just didn't know. It was like, well, I just don't know what I want to drink. And then,
well, you drinking Monday. You drinking Monday. Just know that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I keep doing it to myself.
Oh my
Taco Hell.
Oh shit.
This is a, what is it, Skittles?
This Skittles shit is tearing my ass up. Golly.
But well, let's see. My favorite part of the trip, mostly just the entire experience. Like, it was fun, you know, having everybody there. And it's been a while since I've been able to go on a trip like that at all. And so it was just fun, you know, joking around with everybody and stuff. It was hilarious. Like, I was laughing almost the whole trip just because the various stuff we were talking about, the stuff happening. Like, it was just a funny trip and all. And I just really enjoyed it. Even though I didn't play anything, I got the tournament. But
I thought you was in Street Fighter.
No,
what happened with that shit?
I wasn't in Street Fighter.
Oh, I thought you got signed up for Street Fighter.
No.
He's supposed to take Iceman's spot.
Yeah, I was supposed to take his spot. Like, I didn't know when it started, and then like he never told me anything. So I was like, oh well, I guess he's just gonna play. So.
Look at that, man.
Letting us down, Marty.
Marty could have been there tearing folks up. What about you, 96? What was your favorite part of the trip?
Well, got a chance to play Margin. I mean, yeah, just came off the combo breaker performance. Doing his thing, still doing his thing. Yeah, so I mean, just really just overall tournament, getting a chance to play some high level physical. Also, probably the best highlight was me putting them hands on that boy Gio.
Oh yeah,
that was nice.
Gio
they tried to cheat me.
That match was sick.
He caught the flames in his back.
They got there. Oh, I think it was the second match we played. Like in the middle of the match, some goddamn strobe light comes on in the middle of my damn face, directly in my fucking face, and they couldn't turn it off. Still beat his ass. Yeah, that was the highlight of my damn whole weekend right there.
Yeah.
Oh, then Iceman,
shout out to your boy Gio.
You should have recorded that one, Iceman. That one was a great fight. I had the good, you know, once again, was in this man's presence. Me and this man don't ever actually get to play each other when we right next to each other. Me and Margin always talk about we gonna play, and then it just never ended up happening.
Yeah, I was gonna play.
Yeah, he be off doing his thing, I'll be off doing my thing. We'll make it happen again one day.
Hey,
We'll invite him to the house one day. I know he'd be happy.
Speaking of Margin, you want to talk about the hottest player out right now? That dude is unstoppable.
Yeah, he's on plane. He's on plane.
Killing everybody. It's
ridiculous. Joey, they doing that thing, boy.
It's like, from what I've seen, Margin is playing on a level that I have not really seen anybody in the U.S. anyway match. Yeah, like I just haven't. Like, he's been going up against people. It seems like every read, every mix-up, like he's just landing everything. Like, he's just guessing right all the time, making the right blocks. Like, I mean, he's just playing on another level right now.
He's doing some very good stuff, and I think
shout out to Margin. Like,
I think what it really is like he's always been that good. It's just, you know, he doesn't get to travel, so because he don't get to travel, like people just don't know that he's that good. I mean, people, Anakin knows he's that good because he's been playing him forever.
He's actually he was a good accent core player. He actually cost me top 8 at final round one year.
Blow your ass up.
Yeah, he ended up beating me. It was a close match, but he ended up beating me.
And I heard he's pretty good at Mortal Kombat, I think.
Okay, I never played him in Mortal Kombat, but like when I first met Margin, that's where I knew him from. I knew him from Gear.
Yeah, I think he played good.
Yeah, and
he played Chip and Timken, I think.
Yeah, he used to play Chip, and he used Chip against me when we were in the tournament. I think he won game 1, and then I won game 2, and then he got me game 3, and then I got 9th place in that tournament. I was kind of upset.
Hey man, it's alright, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of top 8s, congratulations to this man, Mr. 96, making it into the top 8.
I'm getting better and better each tournament I go to.
Congratulations to myself, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe I took a L to Spirogen, you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be my long lost rival, you know what I'm saying? But he did his thing. He definitely almost reset the bracket. He might have even been able to take the tournament if he had reset the bracket. I don't know. But shout out to him and Trungy, 2 people that dropped me down. Shout out to Hora, I had the most fucked up goddamn bracket.
I
mean, my bracket was okay. My pool was fucked up.
Tekken House sold out, boy. Everything you turn around with a Tekken board match going on.
Tekken board matches left and right. Look, my whole pool. I know we discussed this last, what was it, Sunday we talked about it, but yeah, you know, whole pool, half the van was in my damn pool. All of them on the same side. You know, Zach Fusa, Shinku, Horror, all of them taking each other out, man. It was rather wild. It was rather wild.
Yeah, there was one point I was going up everybody else like we could just stay home for these matches.
Yeah, something.
Like,
it
everybody
like
in the land was playing each other. I was like, what?
Yeah, it looked like that for a little bit.
Like, what?
Yeah, it looked like that for a little while, but you know, some people managed to. I really wanted Big Boy to get that Sonic win.
Yeah. Oh man.
Then if Shola would have beat that dude I played,
it would have been everybody.
It'd have been, you know,
complete top 8. Then,
top 8 would have been half Tekken. It would have been half
Tekken House, half Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, who all was in the top?
It was Strungy.
Yeah, he was in the top.
Yeah,
it would have been Nashville and ATL.
Shinblade and Maja.
Who was in Shinblade? Was that Big Boy was in Shinblade?
No, Big Boy was in my pool. Me, him, and some Sonic guy.
So who the hell was in Shinblade?
I think Cody was supposed to come, but I don't think he showed up.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, also, you know, I want to shout out the Georgia Gear players. We had 2 or 3 of them in top 8, and a guy named Will.
Will?
Oh, he won, didn't he?
Yeah, he ended up winning with Kai.
Okay, Will winning with Kai. Okay,
yeah,
shout out to Will.
So,
Big Will
shout out to you guys. Good job.
Who won Street Fighter?
I don't know who won Street Fighter.
I think it was a guy from Ohio. He wasn't even from, you know, the region.
Oh, that boy dropped James all the way down to get his goddamn spot.
He was serious. He was dead serious.
Oh yeah. You definitely get your Tekken House shirt, man. Oh, 7 months keeping it super real. That deserves a shirt, bro. I might have to start doing that, man. We got a new thing again, man. You know, y'all got dang sub so much. I might just give you the shirt for free. God dang.
Speaking of which, shit,
Sutter, what's happening with you? Wops are on deck at all times. So I just had a great time out there, man. No real complaints. Everything went pretty smoothly. You know, even for it to be just a day trip, it was pretty fun.
No, that was awesome.
It was worth it. Didn't really cost a whole lot for like under $100. I got to enjoy myself. Brought back some dang good soda. I got the when we go on the goddamn we're going intermission. I'm gonna pull back some dang good sodas out. You know what I'm saying? Dang good.
Whole damn case worth.
My only complaint was the fact that I got the coleslaw and the barbecue sauce on my hands.
That coleslaw was A1, bro.
Besides that
was the best part of the weekend. I
hate coleslaw. Like, it was disgusting.
He destroyed that sandwich.
I really didn't.
Destroyed the sandwich.
I didn't destroy it. I left a big pile of coleslaw.
Them wops on deck faded with the wops. Old Subtle Puddle got off early. That's what I'm talking about. Scuffy, what's happening with you, homie?
So the pork was good. It was very good.
Oh yeah. Pork was good. Mac and cheese was good.
That sauce and yeah.
I'm about to steal that recipe for the pickles, man.
Yeah, pickles is
Kool-Aid pickles.
Oh, Kool-Aid pickles.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
It tastes like normal pickles to me. I could really taste it.
Well, you know what it kind of tastes like? It kind of tastes like sweet dill pickles, but just not super sweet.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like to me. Pretty good.
It sounded absolutely disgusting. I mean, like,
yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh man, that's got to be a war."
It looked like menstruation pickles. That's what it looked like, menstruation pickles. Like somebody just.
Come on, man.
That's what it looked like.
Vampire pickles? You can't do that, bro.
It like somebody you just was stabbing on your girl, then she didn't know it was her time of the month, or she told you it wasn't her time of the month. Then next thing you know, you pull out. You got Kool-Aid pickles.
No, stop.
You got Kool-Aid pickles on deck, brother.
Stop, bro.
And some cotton swabs.
Horrible. Please stop.
Oh, that boy Dante was good, bro.
What's going on with you, Dante?
Dante, what's up, man?
Hey, you gotta bring the game back over so we can play. I ain't bought the shit.
Oh, hey, Marty whoop your ass in that shit. He don't even like the game.
Marty he don't like the game.
He don't even like the game. He'll tear your ass up in that shit.
I got something for him now.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's just for me knowing how to play Blaze. So, I like the game.
I'm the best in the world at that shit. 2 hours of playing that shit, best in the world. I only played it for 5 minutes.
It's basically a funner version of Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion.
Oh, is Dragon Ball still jumping?
Oh yeah, it's still jumping.
It's still jumping.
Hey, people are gonna play it. It's a Dragon Ball game.
Have you seen the numbers for Evo yet?
No, I haven't seen. You know,
ridiculous, bro.
I played Dragon Ball for all of 3 times, maybe 4 times, ever. I don't even know I bought the game. But you know, I assume people like it. It must be making that money. Oh, you say it's barely jumping?
I mean, like, numbers have gone down quite a bit since it came out. But, I mean, like, people are still going to play. It's a Dragon Ball game. That's how, like...
Hell, it was 600 some people that
that's how
combo
Dragon Ball fans are.
They
They play all the games even if they're, like, crappy. And most of them are bad. But, like, they're going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Just like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, more people in Dragon Ball Z as CEO than it is Street Fighter.
Oh, you know, I heard that Tekken is the hottest shit in the streets.
Oh yeah, Tekken's jumping too.
I'm actually very excited though. Like Tekken has just never been this much in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know, last time I can remember this many people just constantly playing Tekken was like DR, and even then, it wasn't like the big game. You know. Now it just seems like it's one of the biggest games.
Tekken 6 at Final Round was pretty lit. Like,
was it?
Oh yeah, it was.
I don't remember. I don't remember Tekken 6 days too much.
I don't understand that. Like,
I just
that was like one of the
shit.
hypest tournaments that like I've ever been to anyway for Tekken. Like, it was amazing.
Well, that's that's also a mixture of the old final round. I mean,
Well, true.
the final round back in the day that was the tournament to go to.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
if you didn't even like to play the game, you just wanted to be in that room when that shit went down.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Like,
true.
I mean, like, it was a cool feeling, when I beat Gen Kid and I had like all you guys behind me cheering and chanting and shit. Like, oh my god, that was amazing. And then like when Ricky got the top 8 and like he ended up beating that Lily player from Midwest.
Kane? Was Kane here?
Name?
I don't think Kane came. I don't know
Is
who.
it in Midwest or Texas? Like it was a Lily player, black guy was last.
I don't remember who it was.
But yeah, and then like Ricky ended up beating him. The whole room was like ATL. Like, it was amazing. That was one of the most lit tournaments I've ever been to. Like, it was so much fun.
Yeah, Old Final Round definitely is one of the most exciting tournaments.
Folks in my town did not know how to handle that shit. Like,
Oh yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, they were all like, whoa.
Like
They
people
weren't ready.
now,
They wasn't that ready.
people now think that the little bit of heckling that be going on is a big deal.
No.
No.
That old school
That was
ATL.
the whole
tournament,
you did not want to come to that
The
last
old
tournament,
ATL tournaments was like the equivalent of getting heckled at a damn football stadium.
I'm telling you.
It was super real back in the day. Fortunately, I was always on the ATL side, so it never
Yeah.
affected me.
Right.
But yeah, man, I think that's. I don't know what our next tournament is that we're gonna be going to. I think maybe TFC is what it's looking like.
Yes, sir.
As a collective group.
When is CFC? September?
The end of September.
In
The
September?
28th, 29th, I think.
No.
We also got the ATL DreamHack event coming up.
That's in November. And we also have the Red Bull event. It's,
Red Bull Conquest here in Atlanta. So hopefully one of us could take that thing home.
Hopefully so.
Really be great to represent the city. See what else we got popping off. Some people looking to go to Evo. Shout out to Win. I know he's supposed to be going. I'm still on the fence about going. If I'm gonna be going or not, I gotta find out what things is gonna be looking like. I mean, hopefully I get it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? If I get out there, I get out there. If not, the people that's going out there, Shola, I think Shola's gonna be going. Holla at my boy Shola. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the desert. Just much love to anybody going out there, man. Now we're about to jump into a subject that's a little more touchy. You know what I'm saying? So if you are easily offended by anything, I don't even think it's going to be an offensive topic, but
you've been warned.
You know, if you feel like you get offended by certain things, you know, just chime in, just like, listen, man, I got a dip. But whatever, you know, or just, you know, put it on mute and leave the views up, you know, whatever it takes. So we're going to get into this next thing, man. I was on Twitter, the best place in the universe. Came across this thread. I don't know how true it is, but apparently it was a lot of people in it, so I don't know. It seemed like it must have been true. There was some article about it. They were trying to add pedophilia into the, I guess, the LGBT, I guess, like the covenant they made with each other. I guess the protections that come along with it. Protective group that comes along with it. And you know, there were a lot of viewpoints that I just thought were the most. I thought the story was the most hilarious thing ever. But it did bring up some serious points, some serious considerations, some things that maybe to think about when dealing with, you know, I guess, I don't know if you want to call them the pedophile community, but people that had that problem. There was some arguments that were being made. Obviously, the number one statement being made was like, how, you know, the audacity, as we talked about last week, how audacious are these people to try to compare and put that into, you know, our section. I thought that, you know, at first glance, you know, it was kind of like, wow, people are really trying it. People are trying to goddamn really do it. They're trying to make pedophile a thing to be cool with.
Hey, why not?
But as I look down a little bit, they're shooting their shot. I guess that's what's going now. As I look further down the list of comments, it looked more so like the people that were advocating for it were more so saying like they want people to look at pedophilia. And first off, let's look at what a pedophile is. Let's get very accurate with these terms. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to just be out here running our mouth. Come to find out, we ain't even talking about the right shit. So we're gonna look up what pedophilia is, right? I'm gonna pull it up on Google.
How that boy Jared doing? They raped his ass in jail yet?
They probably got your boy Jared. They probably got him.
Worst motherfucker alive. Whoa. $5 footlongs.
That boy's getting free footlongs.
He getting all footlongs. All of them.
Now I gotta phrase this as a question for the motherfuckers gonna try to flag my computer to come tackle my ass, take me to jail.
I don't think you get in trouble for just looking up the word pedophile. Just be okay with that.
Hey man, listen, you don't never know in these
Just make sure you don't click on links and on goddamn crazy ass websites with kid porn.
Okay, so pedophilia is brought up. Bring it up on the screen. Maybe y'all can see it. Google definitions on pedophilia comes up as pedophilia, or I guess pedophilia, or maybe it's just another way of writing it, is a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or older adolescent experiences a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to prepubescent children. Okay, so that goes to answer our question. I guess that does go under the same thing. So maybe something else is, what was the pedophilia thing?
Well, there's a difference. Like there's pedophilia and there's hebephilia. And hebephilia deals with people that are attracted to pubescent or early adolescent children, dealing, you know, mostly between ages 11 to 14. So they're going through puberty, but they're not mature yet. Like that's what hebephilia is. Okay. And I don't think hebephilia is considered a mental disorder. I'd have to look.
So a difference between rare and medium rare.
Okay. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Sort of, but not.
Father
Not
being on
entirely.
side.
just don't want it well done. You know what I'm saying? Don't want it aged
No,
completely.
that's too much. I have a little bit red in the middle.
But no, this is still a serious subject. With that being the case, what I saw, it was interesting. So the people that were advocating for it, they basically were saying, look, when you hear somebody's a pedophile, the first thing comes to mind is something negative, like you're ready to whoop a nigga's ass.
Of course.
If somebody tell you they're a pedophile, you're automatically hiding your kids. You know, you're automatically looking at them shamefully, like, what the fuck, this motherfucker here? Nigga, I ought to beat the brakes off you. You trying to fuck with some kids. We need to kill this guy. Let's hang him up. Let's string him up. Let's get his ass up out of here. But what they were thinking was more so along the lines of like, listen, you put them in this protective class so that they feel comfortable enough to get help, you know, so they can seek help. Because right now, even if they've never touched a child, you know, once you touch a child, you become a criminal. You know?
Yeah.
But because it is an attraction that apparently is nothing that, it's not something you choose. You know, this is something that is.
It's just something that occurs in some people's
it occurs in people's
brains.
the way the inner workings of some people's brains tells them that, listen, I'm attracted. When Susie walks by in them Pampers, the niggas gets hot under the collar. You know, the nigga gets hot under the collar.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
That was bad.
So with that being the case, it's like when you know you have that issue, you want to make it the most comfortable possible for somebody to want to reach out and get help. And I guess that was the lines in which people were trying to argue for it, but some of them folks was not hearing that shit. Okay, they were not hearing that shit whatsoever.
I mean, don't get me
No,
wrong,
they're not the same. We're not the same. It's not even a sexuality.
Yeah.
Bro, that junk is definitely, your sexual nature is to be attracted to kids. It's a sexuality. It's just not one that people are going to celebrate.
No,
Yeah, it's not one that
going to
is,
talk about, celebrate. There's no negotiations.
It's not one that's looked on with any kind of positive favor whatsoever in our current society.
Now, I do agree with the whole wanting to get help thing. I mean, especially with people who are aware of it before it happens and want to seek help. But it's like you said, just mentioning the word, or even hinting that, you know, you are attracted to kids and you might want to help, you're automatically looked at as, oh, what the fuck? Let me call 911.
Hey man, I seen a baseball field and have no grass on it, brother. I wanted to play. Somebody help me. You know what I'm saying? At least somebody saying something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, help me out before I go and play on the field. You know what I'm saying? The barren field, only dirt, no grass growing.
And,
you know?
And see, that's the other thing. Is there even anything out there for them to go to? Like,
I mean, you can always go get help from various psychiatric places. You can get therapy. You can get all the same help that you can get from any other situation.
But the problem with that.
Thanks for the host, Story.
The problem with that is that even though if you do go see like a psychiatrist, or like some kind of psychologist or something, like even though there is like a doctor-patient confidentiality clause, they are also, if they feel that the person is a danger to society or like society at large or themselves, that they are required by law to say something. And so with the stigma that being a pedophile has,
it's basically as soon as you admit to it, you get locked up, whether it's in jail or a psychiatric ward. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah, so
and I think
it's kind of
that definitely is, I think, what the argument of most of the people. Oh, this chick act like she got a nympho.
Shy City.
God dang.
Shy City. Shy City.
Hey man, let a nigga live. God damn.
She wanna live. In your loins.
Hey, you think she from Chicago? You think she grew up in the country the way she want the woods? What? God dang. She love the woods. Anyway, I'll get back to you, man. Give you what you want. You know, now something I thought I came across that was pretty funny. You know, some chick was in there and she was like, I'm all for helping and stuff, but man, those people cannot be a part of us, okay? What they need to do is go and seek help and get somebody to teach it, to train them to not be attracted to what they're normally attracted to. They're sick and they need help.
Whoa.
And so then some dude in the comments, he was like, that sounds like conversion therapy.
Yeah.
I bust out laughing. You know, I was like, dog, this nigga definitely got her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, I don't know if people have what is known as, what's the term? I was saying it earlier. The self-awareness is not strong with a lot of people.
It's really not.
You know, the
not
idea.
aware of what you're saying before you say it.
Yeah, like the idea that you would say that to somebody, and then if somebody said that to you about your sexuality, that you would be flipping all the way the fuck out. I do understand there is a difference, because to me, I think the biggest difference is the ability to consent and our consent laws, you know, which is almost a whole nother issue in itself. But you know what we're talking about, if people that are attracted to, you know, elementary school kids, you know, middle school kids, you know, these kids, even if it feel good to them, they don't have the ability to rationalize that they shouldn't be doing it or that they should be doing it. They're pretty much only doing it because the older person is putting it on their plate, you know, bringing it to their table. You know, they're not to be held responsible. They can't be held responsible for picking up their damn toys half the goddamn time. And you think that they're gonna be able to determine whether or not they want to fuck you as a grown-ass adult, or even an older-ass person, child, versus a very young child? You know, these are things that, you know, I think that are the most fundamentally sound arguments against it. But when it comes down to it, you know, really, it's just,
well, it's not the society that you're in. Like,
yeah,
there are plenty of societies on this earth now where pedophilia is, you know, a common thing that is not frowned upon. I don't think there are any societies that you can be an open pedophile, but if you're like a hebephile and you like, you know, adolescents or whatever, like that is, there are several societies on this earth where, you know, that's just a normal thing. So, and plus that was a normal thing
here in America.
Normal thing in America years ago. Like,
people don't even think about it. I mean, your grandparents or great grandparents, I can speak on my own grandparents. My granddad was like 16, 17. I think he probably was like 17 or 18. My grandma was like 14. I don't think of my grandpa as some kind of predator, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just some stuff. I believe people are. I think there's some lines that people are only outraged because the law is drawn up how it is. Mm-hmm. It's like a person being 17, dating somebody that's 16, and then the 17-year-old becomes 18, and now the junk's illegal. People will get on this case about that shit.
Yeah,
and you know, it's like, what the fuck? Just yesterday, this was okay.
Exactly.
And today, you know, it's not.
We talked about this earlier, but there was a case like 3 or 4 years ago where this one high school guy, he was dating a girl that was a couple years younger. They went to the same school. And he graduated and started college, but they were still in a relationship. Because I think she was on like 2 years younger, maybe 3, but I think 2 was what it was. And then he had nude pictures of her on his phone. And so he got picked up and was considered to have child pornography. And ended up like going to jail. So it was a crazy case, and many people were like, well, that's stupid because they went to school together or whatever. They've been in a relationship for like multiple years, but he's just 2 years older than her, so he graduated, and now it's considered like for him to have child pornography. Like, that's ridiculous. But I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you get into with the law and the way that it's written. And don't get me wrong, I fully understand why the law is written the way it is, because you would have people preying on like fourth graders and third graders and
most definitely
stuff like that. And like that would be twisted. But
there's gotta be a line of common sense around somewhere.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, look, we know what the law says, but it's just common sense. They've been dating. He's obviously not trying to goddamn pick on just little girls.
Hey, the law is not made for you to be able to walk that motherfucker how you want to walk it.
No.
The law is made for you to fuck up, okay? So they can use it against you.
Fucking retarded.
yeah.
Hey, everybody know you going down a hill, you're probably gonna go over the speed limit. But if the police want to give you a ticket that day, he's gonna care that you was going down a hill. He's gonna say you should have been pressing the brakes earlier.
Well, it actually depends on what grade of hill, because there actually is a law saying that cops cannot give you a ticket if a hill is like a certain grade of steepness. And so I actually got a ticket thrown out because I was on campus at KSU, and the guy first off gave me a ticket for doing 27 and a 25. When I was going downhill.
Wow.
Exactly. Gonna use them shits against you.
Like I was going downhill out of the parking deck. He pulled me over and gave me the ticket, and I fought it, and I ended up getting thrown out because I was like, well, this hill is too steep. According to the law, he can't clock me here because the grade of the hill is too steep. Like, it would be very difficult for me to not go over the speed limit at this point when I'm coming out of the parking deck. And I got the ticket thrown out. But so there are certain laws where cops cannot give you tickets in certain situations.
But I'm telling you, they worked that shit. So he didn't go do his research.
You've been fucked. They've been paying the ticket.
They wouldn't have brought that law up. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
They would have known that law existed.
I had to bring up.
Yeah, they would have known that law existed and not would have been like, oh, well, fuck, you did your research, buddy. But yeah, I think that is definitely. It's unfortunate for people who have those kind of conditions because I try to be empathetic to all people. I don't know what it's like to like little kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't a fan of that shit. I'll tell you what, when I was in the presence of kids, especially if like little girls were in my presence, and I'll be dating a chick who got a kid, I'll be in there, man, don't leave me here with your kid alone ever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Especially
the kid be trying to run out the bathroom, think it's funny to run out with no clothes on. I gotta run down the stairs, go the whole other opposite direction. The kid think the shit funny, the mama egging the shit on. I'm like, no, this shit is not funny. Tell that motherfucker to go put some damn clothes on.
The South, boy.
You know what I'm saying? No, do not have your motherfucking kid around me with no fucking suds only. Fuck that shit. I'm not giving your kid no bath. I'm not taking the clothes in the bathroom. I'll slide the motherfuckers up under the door. I'll put them at the door. Actually, I'm not even sliding up under the door. I'm gonna put them at the door. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't here, kid's gonna be funky and dirty. Call it abuse. I'm not putting that motherfucker in the bathtub. Okay? I'm not putting that motherfucker in the bathtub. Y'all not gonna get me. Hell
it's
no.
sad that you have to think like that, but I mean, you have to protect yourself. Like you can't allow yourself to be in certain situations like that because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you don't know what some people are thinking. There's some people that look for that opportunity, and then they're just like, oh, he did this to my kid. And all this stuff. It's like, I didn't do anything, but nobody's going to believe you at that point.
Yeah, it's like catching a rape case.
Exactly.
Once it's out there, your ass is scarred. It don't matter if you did it or not.
And that stigma stays attached.
They're coming. They're
coming for your ass. Like, even when you're found, if somebody, charges you with rape or accuses you of rape, even if you're found not guilty, there's a stigma by your name for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
That everybody is going to look at like, oh, well, he got accused of rape. Even like that accusation was just baseless. Like,
look at Michael Jackson.
Huh?
Look at Michael Jackson.
Yes. Michael Jackson's a big example.
It was never proved that he did it, but that is as recognizable about Michael Jackson as his music.
Which is sad, because like it was never proven that he did any of that stuff.
Exactly.
It was never proven.
He might have settled out of court. He might have greased some palms, but we don't know what that was for. He might have just wanted to make this shit go away.
Yeah. Stop
exactly.
And
that's actually a big point. Yeah, that's a big point. Like most people that you talk to, they're like, oh well, he settled out of court. That means he had to be guilty. It's like, no, if you're famous and you have a brand that you have to protect, it is sometimes better for you to pay somebody off to not have your name in the spotlight for that particular thing.
Drugged through the mud.
Yeah, have your name drugged through the mud and all that. And it sucks because you're like, I didn't do this, but me fighting it out in court would just drag my name and my brand through the mud, and that would ruin me. So here's his damn money, take this, leave me the hell alone. It was never proven that he did that stuff. And it's sad that you know, just like you said, people recognize that about him just as much as the music, and that makes
as much, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's just the kind of society that we particularly have developed, you know. That proven to innocent to proven guilty. That shit went out the window a long time ago. That concept is there only in theory most of the time.
Yeah.
The court of public opinion is almost as strong, sometimes stronger than the actual court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just how it is, man. I'm glad we was able to get through this topic. Hopefully, didn't hurt anybody's feelings about anything. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see anybody jump up in the chat acting nuts. But you know, whatever the case, you know, it's just something to think about. You know, we like to talk about all kind of subjects in here, man. We talk. Less talk is what it's about.
Yep.
I also want to talk about some of these this football off-season shit.
Oh,
These niggas are wild. Okay. I don't know if y'all have heard anything about it, man. Marty showed me some shit about this man. Pac-Man ran up on a nigga with a damn air serve outfit on. This nigga.
Pac-Man is the man.
It's
He's
actually
the king of off season.
Yeah, it's actually the other way around. The dude ran up on Pac-Man. Like that's the thing. I kind of feel bad for Pac-Man sometimes because looking back at like the history of stuff that he's gotten in trouble for, there's a lot of stuff that really he did not start. Things just happened around him, and then he got kind of blamed. Like his major thing of when he caused that fight to break out of the strip club he was at.
Yeah.
And
the thing about Pac-Man, and it's been like this has been in college. He's a hothead. Like even though he does not start most of his stuff. One, he has a bad temper. Two, he always hangs around the same type of crowd that gets him in trouble.
That's a big thing. Is the crowd
like,
he hangs around.
Keeps around.
Like when he went to the strip club, right? You know, he's a football player, so he's got a lot of money, and so his homeboys were throwing a ton of money around. And so, like, the strippers started fighting each other over the tips, and then, like, it just turned into a big brawl. And the court was like, "Oh well, you knew what kind of riot you would incite with all that money that you had, or like that amount of money you had on you." And it's like, okay, but like, how is that fair towards him? You know,
it wasn't.
So, but I mean, you know, I'm not saying that he's completely blameless in every situation he's ever been in, but there are quite a few situations where he really didn't start it, but like he took the brunt of the blame anyway. And then this fight at the airport, which happened here in Atlanta.
I'm gonna pull that video up right now. Actually,
he got walked up on by an employee. That employee lost their job and all that stuff. But like he didn't start it.
That man went into the Irish knuckle dude. You know what I'm saying? The Irish knuckle dude on that nigga. He pulled out the Irish knuckle dude to try to fight this man. I ain't seen a nigga fight like that ever in my life, actually.
They got bopped.
He got bopped very quickly. Dropped him on the ground without even so much as a whisper of goddamn warning. The nigga just got dropped down very quickly.
I mean, yeah, some of these people, I mean, you have people out there that try to do stuff like that. Like remember a few years back there was a guy that got he got in trouble. He's a mixed martial arts fighter, and some guy picked a fight with him in a bar, like just wouldn't leave him alone. It was like him and a couple of his homeboys, and so he beat the shit out of them, and like he ended up he didn't get in trouble with the law because. You know, like, oh, well, with your profession, blah, 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 you know, your hands are considered weapons and all this stuff. And it's just like, but they ran up on me and tried to jump me, like, you know, should I just let them beat me up? What the hell was I supposed to do?
Oh, you're supposed to call the cops. You know,
the
laws are bullshit, boy. This is bullshit, boy.
Call the cops. That's the answer to everything.
I seen a video today of a cop getting his ass towed up. And then somebody was like, call the cops. He was getting drugged in a Popeyes or something, or a McDonald's. He was getting towed up.
Call the cops.
Yeah, he might have been playing too much Rock'em Sock'em Robots, man. That punching style, that went out with the 40s or some shit.
Yeah.
Man, y'all were telling me some other,
Oh yeah, the guy used to play for the Seahawks. Well, the Seahawks and the Patriots. Brandon Browner.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now this situation is all the way messed up.
You gotta get up out of there.
Like, so he's being charged with attempted murder. He tried to kill his ex-girlfriend.
Here I am playing a game where a nigga's trying to kill himself. The Shadow of Colossus, isn't it? Kill himself or his girlfriend?
No, this is
Holla
real
at my
life.
nigga shoulder.
You're not talking about video games. This is real life.
But yeah, this guy, like, so he went and broke into his ex-girlfriend's place and tried to kill her, like dragging her around the house, beat her up, like all this other stuff. It was wild. Like I just don't. Like, what is wrong with these people? But this is just a typical off season.
Off season for the NFL.
Off season for the NFL. Like it just
murder rap.
It's like this. I just don't. That's why some people call it a National Felons League and all this stuff, because they got all these crazy people. You know,
bunch of felons walking around here. All they need is got some chains and a ball on the ankles. They good to go.
Like, and it's sad because, like, the vast majority of people that play football professionally are not like that. But you just have.
But you're seeing.
You just have people.
You're seeing this trend though of the people that are starting to pick coming out of college, some of them out of high school, and it's always the same type of mentality. It's, sports first, private life later. Even though and that's the thing, some of these players they pick, they have background. They do extensive background on these players. They know what kind of players they're getting. So it's like you're taking a risk getting a player that you know potentially can cause problems for you off season or even during the season.
But yeah, because they're trying to pick the person that can make them the most money.
And it's reflecting in the type of contract they sign. You always get these big contracts, and then when you look at how much money they're going to actually get if the first season ends well or ends badly or doesn't end at all, as far as injuries or off-season crap, it's set up so where, okay, I can cut you off and not lose too much money. Here you go. Have a good day. On to the next. And it's not, they're not really trying to fix the problem. They're just going on to the next person. Okay, let me get another fella in here. Let me get another fella in here. How much can you lift? How much can you run? Let's check you out. And they're not really caring. They're not trying to really fix it. And in my opinion, it's messing the sport up.
Yeah, I definitely think it's messing the sport up too. But at the same time, you're going to get arguments from the owners or from the coaches and stuff where they'll be like, oh well, football is that kind of sport. You need a dog in there to, so you can get to the quarterback, have some fight in them, and all that. So I mean, like those are the excuses that you're going to get. Those are the excuses that coaches have said about getting players like that. I mean,
they could have said, monkey to tame that goddamn.
That's basically what they want to say.
I mean, having a dog in a fight don't sound so bad next to going ape shit.
So if he bananas won't be that bad?
Yeah. Look at these monkeys going bananas on the field. So I'm gonna fuck around and say that one day.
No, that guy actually got fired. You want to lose his job for that?
Whoa! He just took off Brady's helmet. He wasn't monkeying around with him.
He was talking about what's his name, Westbrook. So he was out of cotton picking mind.
Yeah, I was cotton picking mine.
Hey man, I don't know if that one was worthy of firing a nigga.
No, that was definitely worthy. That was definitely worthy, right?
That's just like a saying. I hear people say cotton picking.
That's just the same, but like that's how that thing originated. Like,
I get that.
That's the point.
Well, I mean, I think people.
Come on, you're a commentator. It's certain things you just know.
I guess you are a commentator. You just gotta not say shit like that. Yeah. I can think of way more offensive things that somebody could say about.
Well, of course. True. That doesn't mean that the thing said is not offensive. Like,
I don't know.
People need to like stop doing that. It's like, well, there's way worse stuff you could say. True. But that doesn't mean that this thing that was said isn't bad.
Right.
It just means that there are worse things to say.
Yeah,
that's all that means.
I guess, and I also look at things in context. I don't think he said that in the context of like he's a fucking coon.
He probably didn't. You're probably right about it. He probably did not mean to say it like that. But he said it like. I mean, he said it.
I mean, that's just like.
I'm afraid he's just gonna throw it around when you don't.
I mean, that would be like if somebody made the mistake of saying nigga when they was trying to say another word.
It happens. Hell, Papa John just got fired of his own company for saying that.
But everybody knows niggas
on a conference call.
Yeah, John. So that's the other John Schneider.
Yeah,
that guy.
He's done.
That guy for doing what he called a conference call to prevent PR problems, and they were doing a role playing scenario, and he used the word nigga, like while he was.
That's my dryness.
And I was just like,
well, that was dumb as fuck too. Was
exactly that was stupid. Like
that's
he said it, but he fucking said it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's when you make shit become not. That's when you overindulge in sensitivity and being like, okay, this man was doing a skit on how to do PR. Like, we don't want you to say this kind of stuff. This will get you fired if you say this kind of. Then he fuck around and get fired for being an example. That's dumb as hell. That's just like people who consider rape being, oh, I fucked you last night and I feel like it was regrettable. Now you're making rape a joke to people. People are not going to take the shit seriously.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but given the context, you understand. He already was in hot water earlier with the NFL.
Oh, he got hot water.
You got people in his own company coming after him, so they looking for an excuse to get rid of your ass.
Like, look,
I understand that he's already been a fucked up guy. But I'm saying that's a bullshit excuse for. Like, if you want to get rid of him, just get rid of the motherfucker. He done enough shit already where you could have got rid of him for what you're getting rid of him for. That's the thing I'm saying. Like, oh, you were doing I mean, come on, that's like you go to the movies and you hear Leonardo DiCaprio say nigga into Django or some shit. He just doing a role. You're not going to boycott him because he did a role.
There were people calling for that shit. There were people calling for
because people are stupid. Okay, that's where you have to draw the line on the other side.
That's true.
You can't let shit just be flying wildly out here in the street, or nothing's gonna mean anything anymore. You know, I hate seeing shit like that. That's the kind of shit make me feel like people are just dumb.
I mean,
as a whole.
I 100% agree with you. Like, even that announcer that got fired for making that stand, I didn't find it that offensive.
Yeah,
but I can see why. I can see why he would get fired for that. People who own the company, who own the broadcast system and all that crap. Yeah, you don't want no chances whatsoever. You gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna give a chance for this party to get started.
It's like him saying that was just incredibly stupid on his part. Like, he really should not have said that.
He would have said 1,000 more better things.
Exactly.
But that just goes to the point of what I'm saying. It's like the context of it is, it's like, man, the context is, I was just saying something that was just, I was excited about what was happening,
and you had to go to the.
And that's just what I went. It's not like he was like, "Whoa, that nigga jumped through some hoops out there."
But he was damn near there, though. He was damn near there.
Out of his cotton picking mind, he could say that about a white player.
That was the close he can come to saying the N-word.
That is crazy.
He lost his mind.
I mean, he's
smiling like he in a watermelon patch. I could understand maybe you might have went there with it.
Man, might get that boy some shoes inside. He all right.
Like, to my point with that is, if he said that about any player of any other color, the statement would not change. Would they have fired him?
They probably would have.
I don't think they would have.
We never know.
I don't think they would have. And that's just, you can't contextualize some stuff when you want to contextualize it, and other times not contextualize.
I mean, it's like what you said before. It's about the brand. I mean, you're talking about Westbrook. He is the brand of the team, and you're doing it on live TV. So it's like, look, it's too much stuff you got to protect it. I'm not gonna let this shit slide. We got to do something. Because everybody heard it. Everybody heard it. I can understand it was like a private video, maybe. But everyone heard that shit. So it's like, nah,
because I'm a context-based person. So to me, it's just like, I understand the context. A person lose their job because they said something out of context.
That's true.
Is highly stupid. I mean, it was not the most egregious thing. Like, maybe if you say nigga, you ain't had no reason having that in your vocabulary in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, so, okay, we're just not going to handle that, because it is a well-known fact that you're going to get in trouble if you're a white man and you use the word nigga.
Yes.
I don't even care if you got permission to use it from your homies.
That's true.
You're gonna get some. There's gonna be some
flack.
Some flack going your way. You know what I'm saying? No flak jacket.
I definitely think that this situation is completely different from John Schneider.
They really got
saying the word nigga like they're in conference call. Like
they got his ass.
They set him up good.
Yeah, they got his ass. Well, that was fucked up.
They set him up good and got him on up out of there. That's how that was.
Man. I mean, like, he's been a scumbag for years. Ever since he said way back in like the early 2000s, where he said that he didn't think that he should be obligated to give his workers health care or like
this thing.
I was like, wow, really?
He's definitely all about the money.
He's been known as a corporate scumbag, no doubt about it.
He built the company from the ground up.
You said why were the people mad at Papa John? Are you talking about in this particular? I shouldn't have the shit set for the title. I refreshed it already. I got IRL in it.
I mean, I still see it as Shadow.
I don't know. Maybe it just ain't refreshed for some reason. Well, I updated a couple times, but anyway.
Well, Scott, are you talking about why they're mad at him like currently? Or
yeah, he's talking about in this
instance. Okay, so he was on a conference call, and they were talking about like PR related things, and
how to not have a PR incident that might potentially ruin something.
And he referred to black people as niggers, like during the conference call.
Yeah, what it was, he had mentioned Carolyn Sanders, the KFC guy. He had said the N-word was used with slurs, and no one came after him, and used that as an example. And he actually used the N-word in the conference call. And somebody dry snitched, and he got out in the public, and before the end of the day, he was no longer part of the company. Yeah, his own company that he started.
He stepped down from the board of directors.
God his ass, boy! God damn.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
for all the other bullshit, I guess he deserved it. But God damn.
He definitely deserved it. I mean,
I would hate
John Schneider in general.
No one's definitely missing him at all. I still like his pizza.
For years.
I'll still eat his pizza, but
that shit ain't no Domino's.
This pizza is disgusting. Anyway.
Whoa! Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
That shit is not no Domino's, bro.
Good.
Disgusting. Like
Domino's has gotten better.
Domino's is killing them, actually.
Like there's so many places, so many places that are better to get pizza than going to Papa John's. So much better.
But we did have a goddamn pizza topic. Yeah, we had a pizza topic.
I feel like we talked about that.
Papa John's.
Man,
that chain is garbage. John Schneider is garbage.
That man's gone now, Doug. Somebody got the Papa John emoji. Why is that even a thing? No, look at that nigga, Doug. That nigga looking wild. Dirty Draws got the wild ass emoji there.
Other retarded dude got fired from his own company. Like you know how companies work. He's not just like.
Yeah, there's a board of
there's a board of directors. He's not just a king. Like it's not like I just do this and I can just decree whatever I want. Like he has shareholders he has to take care of. Like that's why there's a board of directors. He can't just make whatever decision he wants. Like
I mean, it would be different. It'd be different if it was not a public brand, but you know, now since he went public with his company, you know, he's just a representative of the company, you know. But the company is ran by, you know, the stockholders. And they get rid of him if they think it's gonna make their stock go down.
Yep.
You know, and he's just a part of it.
Yeah.
Effect, what's going on with you, homie? Shoot, man, listen. Yeah, he got in trouble for quoting Colonel Sanders.
Well, I mean,
guess.
it wasn't just quoting Colonel Sanders. It was more like he used that quote and it was like, you know, saying, well, you know, nobody ever came down on Colonel Sanders for saying this. So I mean, his implication was like, well, why can he say these racist slurs and get away with it? But then if I were to say this now, you know,
I mean, listen, we went in that
I'll
boardroom,
get in a bunch of trouble.
he definitely probably
he
needed to
did.
be more tactful in whatever his point was he was trying to make. Because I don't know, maybe he didn't think about what he was saying. Maybe he was making an example. Whoever went and told on his ass, they ain't make that shit sound good. That's all that mattered. You know, they ain't make it sound good. I don't know what conversation he was having. Probably shouldn't have had it. You know.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I'm personally glad that it happened to him.
Yeah, because he was,
you know,
he was a corporate scumbag.
he is a scumbag. You can probably tell I don't like John Schneider in any way whatsoever. He's been a known scumbag for years.
Papa John, I fuck with you. I fuck with cheese.
I fuck with the garlic sauce. That's one thing I really fuck with is garlic sauce.
Garlic sauce?
Garlic sauce ain't one.
That shit good. All that shit good.
Their breadsticks are trash.
Oh,
trash.
Their breadsticks ain't even like sticks. Them shits is like
this shit's good as fuck.
just a round circle of bread. That shit look like some biblical manna or some shit.
No.
That shit like some bullshit. God damn.
Oh my God.
They're like one of them pizzas. It look like when you go and get like Lunchable pizzas.
Oh shit.
But that shit don't.
I just realized they gonna be mad at me. I ordered from Pizza Valley. They gonna get this shit.
Look at this nigga here, boy.
Fuck Pizza Valley. Fuck Pizza Valley. I say that shit. I don't care.
Hey, Pizza Valley not that bad. Like I had it like what, a couple weeks ago when I was here.
Pizza Valley got its days. Some days that shit might be almost the best pizza you had. You eat it hot. Some days that shit got roaches in it. I mean, it just really depends. You know what I'm saying? That shit is either great or, you know, you don't want to relate.
Oh, man. I am very glad that I have roaches in my...
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, sometimes that shit adds to the flavor.
You gotta make sure you say that over the phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I would
hold the roaches, please.
Hold the roaches, please. You know. We used to be tearing that shit up, boy. We used to be tearing that shit up when we stayed up there.
Hell yeah. That was
Speaking of roaches, have you guys seen the cockroach bread?
Whoa, what?
That,
No.
Yeah, so
cockroach bread?
Yeah, so like some people are making the bread, like bread from cockroaches. And so...
Oh, bro, that just made me sick. I just gotta chill up my spine, bro. I just got a bad image in my head right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like normal bread, I guess, but it's just kind of disgusting the thing that's made primarily from cockroaches.
I mean, let me see if I can pull up a picture of cockroach bread.
No, we probably don't want to see that.
You can probably find an article.
I'm surprised that it is an article on it.
I mean, but that don't really sound crazy to me. You know why it don't sound crazy to me? Because
cockroach bread does not sound crazy.
Well, I mean, like, there are plenty of
items
there
that are made
societies and like guys and stuff that eat different types of insects, and they're pretty high in protein. Actually,
people eat like slugs and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta get past that in your brain, bro.
We're talking about cockroach bread.
Like
you obviously are meaning to sell a shit at somebody's grocery store or somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, this just look like chocolate chip bread, bro.
Oh god.
Let me pull this shit up. They just look like chocolate covered goddamn
raisins. Oh, those aren't raisins. Those are roaches.
It look like chocolate bread right there, man. That's not
raisin bread.
Like a loaf of chocolate chip bread.
Yeah.
This might actually be chocolate chips. I can't tell what the fuck that is. It says roach bread though.
Is it a mixture of roaches and chocolate chips? So you can't fucking tell?
It's possible.
Chocolate chip roaches.
This looks like roaches on bread right there. I don't know about that one being actual chocolate chip. I mean, bread.
Well, no. I mean, like, you know, they're like ground up in the dough.
Here we go.
Here
it is right here. I got a big picture.
Oh, so it's like Well, you can't really tell you're eating taco bread.
Yeah, this picture popping up right there. If you can look and see that one. Let me see if I can pull it all the way up on the big screen. Fade that in. You get to see the. So basically, I mean, yeah, it just kind of looked like regular bread. You would never know.
Well, see, if it was like that, I guess it won't be as
like,
bad.
you literally wouldn't know. Like you would eat it and probably not.
Yeah, look at these two
probably not
white
be able to
bitches.
know.
They obviously would be the ones creating this shit. Probably they never grew up with a roach nowhere near their fucking house.
Hey man, I mean, you gotta think about it, man. Most of that stuff is psychological, man.
Exactly.
I mean,
a lot of people who grew up with roaches, you definitely won't be thinking about making anything out of roaches. You don't want to be nowhere near a fucking roach.
I mean, just what was I telling? I was telling somebody something one day. I was like, man, escargot or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Snails?
Yeah. It's like, oh, this tastes great. You know, I told them what it was. Oh, all of a sudden you want to throw up. You ate it and it was great.
Okay, listen. When I think of a snail, okay, it's a snail. Yeah, it's an animal you don't necessarily normally eat, but it's a snail. Roaches are in a whole nother category. Roaches, you know, when you think roach, you think of the worst,
don't you want the power of a roach?
thing ever.
Don't you want the power of roach?
No, I don't want the power of roach.
The motherfuckers could survive nuclear wars.
Of course
brother.
they can. Motherfuckers like human. What was that movie? Mimic. Remember when roaches were going around human size, mimicking goddamn human beings and taking over? That shit scared the fuck out of me. I would never goddamn be nowhere near a roach. Definitely not eating no goddamn roach.
What if you could develop like a Beetleborgs type goddamn armor on the outside? You could fall off your house. Wouldn't even hurt.
Yeah, so far as pigs go, Scott is right. Despite people, thinking and having a stigma about them being dirty, pigs are actually pretty clean and intelligent animals. It's just like they're kept in areas where, they would just get filthy, like in mud pits and stuff. And pigs will eat pretty much anything. So people usually just feed them like a bucket of crap, and they'll just eat it or whatever. And yeah, there are some killers that have disposed of bodies with pigs.
Yep.
Because pigs will eat everything, including the bones.
They'll be gone before the day come up.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, we be tearing them pigs up.
Yeah, exactly. And folks eat pork, and nobody really says anything about it. So yeah, I mean, it's all
what you let your brain
it's all
believe in.
Psychosomatic is what most of the stuff is. Like it's most of it is just people are just like, oh god, like there's no way I can eat that because it's that.
Yeah.
But then if
like,
you
I
would
can't
just
eat
feed
ramen
it
noodles,
to them
man.
randomly,
Reminds me of being poor.
Okay, well that's understandable. You don't worry about that. Don't eat them roach infested ramen noodles.
Man, I told you, I grew up, man. I had Raisin Bran all the time. Really only bought Frosted Flakes. Just turned into Raisin Bran. You know what I'm saying? Just had to scoop it in there, bro. Pour the milk in there. Watch the raisins try to swim out. Fuck them. They don't make it out. You eat them.
You bring back bad memories, man. Bad memories, bro.
Ma, this raisin's moving. It's a little string on the end of this raisin.
oh my god.
Then she just tell me I need to floss my teeth with the antenna.
Okay, you stupid as hell, man.
It's a tooth product and a goddamn great breakfast meal.
All in one.
All in one. Doing it all at the same time. Shoot.
Oh my god.
Well, man, listen, it's been great having y'all here, chopping it up with y'all, man. It's come to that time of the night. Really appreciate everybody coming out, hitting us on Let's Talk Tuesday on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's out there in the chat. Shout out to our boy Mr. 96. Shout out to Marty. As usual, appreciate everybody for coming through, making the show what it is. If you will, always check in with us. Follow us on Let's Talk Tuesday on Twitter, so we can keep you up to date with what's going on with the show. You can put in an input on the page, some topics you might want to talk about. Today's topic about the DLC came from True 404. Shout out to True. Appreciate you putting that input in for us, homie. Anything you want to talk about. We don't really shy away from too much here.
Make sure y'all show up tomorrow. We probably have some people come over Friday.
Yeah.
I think Saturday, really the whole weekend.
The weekend's supposed to be jumping for these board matches.
So this weekend gonna be pretty crazy for these board matches. Y'all better get ready.
All right. Oh, Iceman got something for you in the chat.
All right, Ice, I got you. Why you want two though?
Because he's trying to get some draws in one of them.
Yeah, the complimentary dome.
Yeah, we need to get the complimentary dome popping off. I don't know nothing about that Fortnite shit. I tried to play shit one day. Didn't work out for me. But like I was saying, I appreciate everybody coming out, man. I'm gonna find somebody for you all to watch. Y'all wanna watch some Tekken. I think our girl Colorcore is on.
You got 14 people coming?
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Well, 14 people are going to TSA?
Apparently.
Let's get it. Alright, I'll be on that. You take care of it.
Let's see, we got Joey Fury, we got Spiro Jin, we got some Dead by Daylight from my homegirl Seiko, and Alicia. Anybody y'all want to kind of fuck with? Panshine. Let me see who actually gets the least. Oh, somebody playing Killing Floor too. That boy Kingsley.
Kingsley, sir, Kingsley.
I tell you what, I'm gonna put y'all onto this GB Dojo. What are they playing up there? They got a tournament?
Oh, there's something going on.
Oh, boy, Panthers gonna put them boys, put some hands on Iceman? Wait a minute. That's gotta go down. You gotta put that on the screen. Oh yeah, they're the same rank. Let's get it.
Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on GB Dojo. If y'all aren't already following them, make sure that y'all follow GB Dojo. They are the people that hold our monthlies around here. So y'all will already be ready for them when we do the monthlies. I think they have tournaments every other weekend, every other week for Tekken, and they kind of alternate games. So go in there, follow them, tell everybody you came with Mike, and Mike sent you there. And till next time, it's been rather real.
Just as nice.
Uh-oh, can they host it? Alright, peace y'all.
See ya!